Scrum Masters Elite_UK, a place to share lessons on discipline, perseverance, and a winning mindset. Subscribe to the channel to grow together.
A stadium that has witnessed 100 wins in 122 matches is not just a statistic, it is a symbol of resilience, discipline, and a culture of winning. I find myself wondering, to build such a fortress, how many years of perseverance does it take, how many times must one rise after failure, and how many individuals have quietly contributed behind the scenes? Codie Taylor's 150th match milestone truly moved me. Scoring 4 tries in such a commemorative game was not only a professional explosion but also felt like a statement. The value of persistence will always be rewarded. In a world where many are easily drawn to quick success, Taylor made me reflect on myself. Have I been persistent enough with the path I've chosen? Or do I still give up too easily when I don't see immediate results? What stands out is that coach Rob Penny didn't just praise Taylor but looked at the team as a whole, especially the backline. This brings me to an important realization: sustainable success is never the work of one individual. Even though Taylor shone brightly, without the support, connection, and sacrifice of his teammates, those tries would not have been possible.
This is a clear lesson for anyone working in a collective environment, from work and study to relationships. No one succeeds alone. Another figure that made me think deeply is Leicester Fainga'anuku. Reading that he hasn't had his best season yet still managed to shine at crucial moments, I could clearly sense a timely resurgence. This reflects a very real truth: no one is always at their peak, but those with true character know how to come back when it matters most. His precise cross-field kick to Severis was not just a beautiful play but also a display of confidence and the courage to take responsibility in decisive moments. I ask myself, when facing difficult periods, do I have enough faith to wait for my moment? Or do I lose myself too easily because of temporary setbacks? Fainga'anuku made me realize that form may fluctuate, but class, if built through serious effort, will always be there, waiting for the right moment to shine. Another detail that impressed me was how Penny described him as a tiger. This image speaks not only of physicality but also of spirit, fierceness, instinct, and the joy of competing.
I realize that in any field, once we lose joy and passion, we easily become mechanical and lack creativity. Perhaps maintaining that inner fire is the hardest thing of all. Will Jordan's leadership also gave me much to reflect on. In the absence of Captain David Havili, Jordan stepped up, not just with skill, but with maturity in thinking and responsibility. Notably, he didn't need to score to prove his worth. His playmaking and leadership spoke for themselves. This made me realize an important truth. Leadership is not about being the most outstanding individual, but about helping others shine. In life, we are sometimes obsessed with scoring, achieving visible personal success, while forgetting that true value may lie in supporting, connecting, and elevating others. I also realized that the 69-26 victory was not just a difference in technique, but a difference in system, culture, and mentality. Fijian Drua may have given their all, but against a well-organized team like the Crusaders, they couldn't maintain control. This is not to diminish Drua, but to emphasize that in sports, as in life, effort alone is not enough. It requires strategy, discipline, and clear direction.
From all of this, I draw several important lessons for myself. First, persistence is the foundation of all sustainable success. Codie Taylor's story is clear proof that long-term effort will eventually be rewarded. Second, the value of the collective is always greater than the individual. No matter how outstanding one is, everyone needs a good environment to grow. Third, form may change, but class built through serious training never disappears. Leicester Fainga'anuku is a vivid example of this. Fourth, leadership is not about seeking the spotlight, but about creating value for others. Will Jordan demonstrated this clearly. And finally, what resonates with me most is the spirit of competition, passion, joy, and pride in contributing. This is not exclusive to sports, but something each of us should preserve in our own journey. For fans, this match was not only exciting but also a reminder that behind every victory lies effort, sacrifice, and growth. Instead of focusing solely on the result, perhaps we should learn to appreciate the player's journey, because it reflects our own lives. What lingers with me is not the 69-26 scoreline, but a question for myself: am I living, working, and giving with the same spirit as those individuals on the field that day?
Farewell from Scrum Masters Elite_UK. Keep the flame burning steadily, believe in the journey and the strength of the collective.